All right. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Sorry that I didn't get this out a little bit earlier this morning, but here I am. It is the 12th of September. We are here on a Monday. And again, this is just your weekly check-in. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and kind of just, again, bring you guys up to date as to where we are. So again, looking at the syllabus, we scroll down here. Right, we are in week 4 already. We are finishing up our final chapter of human populations this week. Again, you're going to keep with the status quo. Most of you are doing a great job in keeping on top of the assignments, and hopefully you're using the resources to recharge those as we get ready, right? Because your first exam is going to be due this coming Sunday. Now, while the exam is going to be due by 11:59 on Sunday evening, you will have the opportunity, if you want to get it done and over with, I have it open by Friday. Again, it is a random distribution of questions that are going to be pulled from a pool. So each student is going to get a uniquely different set of exam questions. That is across both sections of my environmental science class online. So again, just make sure we're aware of that. And again, make sure that we are setting ourselves up for success. Now, again, I will post another exam kind of video guidance and troubleshooting and all of that on probably Thursday or Friday of this week. But with that being said, you have to have a working camera. There is no excuse. It was a mandatory required thing at the beginning of signing up for this class. It is a required aspect for you to complete this exam. 2, you will be asked to do several things. 1, you'll have to hold up your ID to verify that it is you, in fact, taking the exam. And then you're going to have to show me basically your desk and the environment of which you're in so that I know that there is no open material, no phones, no iPads, no secondary computer resources, no other person in the room, right? You are supposed to be taking this as a closed book, closed note exam. So all of those instructions are going to be there, but what I highly encourage you to do is just click on the exam. It's going to tell you how to download the information. I don't know if it's actually, now that I think about it, you might not be able to open it because it's not going to open until Friday. Either way, there's going to be some instructions for how to make sure that the interface for the capture of you through video while you complete the exam is ready to go and all of that. So, give yourself some time. If you sit down to take this at 11 o'clock on Sunday night, I promise you, you're going to run out of time. So at 11:59, it's going to close. Additionally, there are multiple mechanisms in place through the online platform that you cannot navigate away from the page. You cannot open up additional pages. So like, it's going to know if you have, you're like, oh, I'll be, I'll have a Google Chrome, or I'll have a Firefox, or I'll have something else open over here, right? And then I'll just kind of open it up and take the exam over here. It'll know that, it'll shut it down, lock you out, and you will not get a chance to retake it. So please set yourself up for success. Please look at the requirements. Please move through the modules again that walk you through if you need help to resources. What type of resources that you're going to need. You're going to have to complete it on a laptop. You cannot be completing this on a phone. You cannot be completing this on an iPad. You cannot be completing this on a tablet. You need to be having access to a computer, right? And again, with a camera. So please make sure there are no excuses. This was a mandatory thing that was covered in the beginning of this class. It's been stated several times over as a requirement. Please make sure to follow those directions. Okay, I'm off of that horse. So completing chapter 4's smart book assignment. And again, you will set up and run your virtual lab. Now, again, if you are having any trouble with launching these platforms, mainly what I find in terms of feedback is our Mac users, Mac iPads, Mac books, Mac, again, you can't take these things on your phone to complete them. If you go back into, let me just close this out. If you go back into the modules section, guys, please note, right under here, I have for you the entire Connect platform requirements. I've also got for you guidance and troubleshooting with McGraw-Hill, the self-help guide. So again, the resources that you're asking for and looking for, they're probably there. Additionally, if you are a one-off student, right, I'm not getting multiple students that are, trust me, it's very obvious when something is catastrophically wrong where no student is getting access because I'm completely bombarded. So I'm not getting that. If you're experiencing these issues, you need to go through the troubleshooting because again, I guarantee you it's something in settings that you're not allowing access to. You need to take off pop-up blocker. You need to allow cookies. This is just the requirements for you guys to run this platform. This is out of my hand completely. If you are still having issue, there's some contact points here, or you can contact DILT here at campus. So again, going back up, exiting back out. If you are looking for overall just information on the campus, mainly, obviously, as it relates to this particular course, right? Here are all different places that you can go to for resources, again, under the course technology and tools page for getting access for help. So please make sure that you are doing the work of looking through some of the aspects of resources that are probably going to be able to answer your questions rather than just simply saying, I can't take it. And that's coming through to me at 11:59 or, midnight, the night that it's due. Any questions, concerns, comments, problems? I'm having trouble, Dr. Varga. I just can't get it to work or whatever it may be. Again, schedule some time, right? You can schedule it through here. Or if you go to the home page here, right underneath the mugshot, as I always say, there is the little link. It leads to the exact same places you can get access. Please, 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 please come see me if you're having any trouble or concerns. I have a feeling when I'll start to see maybe some more of you is going to be after the first exam. If you're not happy, of course, with your exam grade, again, please come see me. Additionally, the last thing I want to kind of point out for the week before really the exam was the big one. I just posted an announcement in both sections for you all that there are resources available for tutoring specifically for this course as well. Now you're saying, well, Dr. Varga, I'm not coming to campus, so how am I going to get access to these resources? These are the exact same link, whichever one you want to click on. Remember, even under the context of biology is where we're going to have environmental science housed. So if I click on this, right, this is now going to take you to the website that is the Learning Commons page for the university. And these are all the different areas. So again, here's another guidepost. If this is not a particular area, you don't need help from my class, maybe you need help in math or business or algebra, right? Here are some additional resources for that. But if you scroll down here, right, under biology's tutoring schedule, right there, boom, Bio 1132, environmental science. That is for my in-class students and for my online students. Notice that we've got two options available, right? There is availability in person if you're able to come. Sometimes that works and that's helpful for students. But because this is a completely remote class, I have to presume that most of you can't get to campus. So we have remote tutoring available for you. If you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm just not getting it, Dr. Varga, I can't figure it out, I can't meet you during your office hours, boom, here is another place all day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, for the most part on Thursday, that we have remote learning available. So if I am looking to schedule for the remote learning, right? Additionally, you can make a one-on-one appointment with one of the science tutors here. So for, let me go back here for the Learning Commons, right? If I scroll down to remote tutoring, there is a full thing here that says the how-to page and how to contact and get access to that. So lots of resources available. Please make sure, again, you go back through modules. You see that there are resources for just the overall campus. There is, again, how to get access to course technology accessibility if we're having trouble with just my PC and getting access, or my Mac and getting access. Oops. Additionally, I've also got, again, another location for you to get availability for any other additional resources that you may have as a student. But then again, going down here, I've got a little information for exams, how to study and prep and recharge those assignments. And most importantly, if you're having, if you're struggling, I don't know why I have this in here twice on this particular platform, but again, here, places for you to look for accessibility specifically to McGraw-Hill and troubleshoot. I promise you, if you're having a question on your computer of something won't launch or it won't load or I'm getting an error page, this particular page will link you to resources through their website of how to troubleshoot these things. So please check that out. Okay, last little bits of information. Just want to really kind of take it home and remind everybody. Again, looking at the syllabus, things to prep for this week. Chapter 4, and again, maybe you want to go back through, look through 1, 2, and 3, right? Because this is what you will be liable for in terms of information on your first exam that will open for you to be able to take on Friday, but you only get one chance. Do not think I'm going to open it, take a peek, and close it. That'll give you a 0, and that's your grade. So please listen to that again. Do not go in, click on it, and think we're going to get a peek of what the exam is and get to close it, right? That wouldn't be what in class, you don't get to see the exam prior and then get to come back and retake the exam at a different time, Any questions that are relating to this, any concerns that you may have, please let me know. Last thing, set yourself up for success. I know that virtual learning is sort of the new norm, but this is a fully remote and online class. Set yourself up with a nice quiet space. I know kiddos and animals and siblings and partners and mates and all of those things may be something that can be distracting. Find yourself enough time to take this. That's not an excuse to get out of taking these things. Oh, I was distracted. Oh, my sibling walked in the room. Oh, my child walked in the room. Find the resources needed so that you can be successful. Additionally, most of you should be pretty comfortable because we have been in a virtual learning environment, to taking exams online, to having a camera, knowing that this is just the sort of standard way of things going forward. Make sure we've got all that appropriate technology in place. Finally, again, can't be stated enough. This is a closed book, closed note, closed additional resources of iPad, other computer, person, human, whatever I didn't mention, all of it is encompassing. It is what is coming out of your brain for you to complete that exam. So please make sure to do so accordingly. There is no outside resources that you can use at all. Whatever you can want to put in there, I don't care. Must be just your brain. All right, that's it. That's my little check-in for the week, but I apologize that it took me, the afternoon to get it to you, but I did want to make sure that I got that information out. And again, if you are able to attend a session where you're like, man, I just don't know that much about chapter 2, or I'm a little worried about chapter 3, please go see the tutoring center. They can really help navigate for you how best to get prepared for your exam. All right, that is it. Have a great day. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me or schedule some time with me and we can meet in office hours. All right, have a great Monday, guys.